Hey everyone, welcome to The Final Cut. Mark the Movie Man here. You know, I'm always saying film is art. It's the art of moving pictures. Well, no genre is more prime example of just how much film is art than with animated films. And today we're going to talk about an animated independent short called Neck and Neck, brought to us by filmmaker and artist Sean Clark, which gives us the story of basically these two heads on very long necks, and we see visual representation of spoken word from a famous Shakespearean play, and we see how that's interpreted, and we are carried along for a very unique and wild ride. Neck and Neck will definitely have your mind going, and you'll have to watch it at least 2 or 3 times to catch everything that's going on. Now, I will say that it is probably geared just a little bit more towards Shakespeare fans and those who are familiar with his works, especially this work in particular. Not going to say which play it is because I'd like you to keep you guessing. They do tell you at the end of the credits which Shakespearean play this animated work is based off of. But I liked that. I was trying to guess exactly what it was, and there's parts where you get literal interpretation of the spoken word in there, and then you get some kind of abstract interpretation. It's really interesting the way Sean Clark does his animation. We've seen that in The Lady and the Tooth, and that carries over here. His style is very prominent, very visually striking, and it is something that will keep your attention. I really enjoy animated films, especially independent animated films, because it spotlights some of the great talent that's out there that may not be able to get into the Hollywood scene. So it's great that we can still see works like this at festivals and such. Speaking of which, I'll put a link down below. Make sure you follow the links down below to the Mew Labs as well as Sean Clark, so you can keep up to where Neck and Neck and other projects are showing at which festivals. Folks, independent cinema, it's always where it's at. That's my mantra here, and I keep to it. There's always something interesting. They take risks, and Neck and Neck is just one of those many films that is taking a risk that I think you'll enjoy, especially if you're a Shakespeare fan. That'll about do it for us here on The Final Cut. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We are that close to 1,000 subscribers. Would love to hit that mark by the middle of July, our 10th anniversary for being 10 years on the YouTubes. So thank you so much for your support, and as always, remember, keep that ticket stub.